What's happening, guys? Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. Welcome back to my channel. Today's a good day. The weather's finally getting better. It's warming up. Garage sales are around the corner. Very excited that that's going to happen. Now, I'm not a big garage sale picker, but I do like going out the odd Saturday, Sunday morning to see what I can find with my camera girl. Anyway, so guys, quick update. Satellite boxes. A couple of videos ago, I told you about how I cut the cord and I was going to sell my satellite boxes. So the two that were not PVRs, that can become PVRs by plugging in an external hard drive, both sold within almost 2 days. I got $89 for one and $79 for the other with the remote controls. And no problem, guys paid instantly. Really happy they're gone. I have one more box left. That's my PVR. I just got to go out and get a hard drive and transfer my recorded shows. I got some hockey games that I've recorded and stuff that I want to keep that I attended over the last few years. Anyways, I also wanted to, we're going to show you what I bought during the week. And I also want to talk about unpaid cases or buyers that do not pay for their purchases, and what I do and what you should do moving forward. We're going to talk about that too. And I think that will be it for the video. So let's talk about buyers that don't pay. Big problem, guys. You're going to run into it. It's something you're going to have to deal with. I deal with it all the time. I've got one right now, a Wii U. Somebody bought it best offer for $120. They haven't paid me. So there's a couple of ways you can approach this. Because it's a high ticket item, well, to some people it will be. You can actually go in and say if you've sent messages and they haven't responded and you want to list your item right away, you can just go in and say something wrong with the buyer's address. They'll give you your selling fees back and you can relist the item. I don't do that anymore because I get so much inventory. What I do is and you can search this in the search bar of your eBay account to set up your account so it automatically opens an unpaid case on that item that they didn't pay. So I'll run you through it. So buyer, for example, this buyer bought it on the 7th. I sent them 2 messages. Okay, so they had until the 11th, which is 4 days. Then eBay automatically opens up an unpaid case against that buyer. So they send a message saying, yada, 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 you bought this item from this seller, you haven't paid yet, and you will have 4 more days to pay for the item. If you don't, they will record an unpaid strike against that buyer, and you will receive, as a seller, your fees. I highly recommend you do that, guys, because it automatically does it for you. And it automatically tells you that the case is over, and then you can relist the item for whatever you want. So that's what I do with unpaid guys that don't pay, basically. So there's a little tip on unpaid cases. Alright, let's start in no particular order. I wanted to show you guys what I bought. I'm going to start with this one, I think. Yep. Emerson automatic coin sorter. It's open box. It's brand new, never been used. Sorts Canadian, US coins, pennies, quarters, nickels, and dimes, I think. I sell these every time I get them, guys. I think I paid $4.99 for it, and I'll get around $50. So keep an eye out, look for coin sorters. They sell very well, especially people that are in the waitress industry or waiters or bartenders. They like those. Okay, next, I found this at the Value Village in the showcase in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. They had a price tag of, I think it was 14 bucks. And again, all of these I had a 20 off coupon for donating. This is a digital microscope, mint condition. I don't even think it was used, guys. 100% complete. These sell well over $100. and open box like this in this condition, around 60. I'm going to show you that thing in a minute that's digging. We're going to talk about that. So there's a good find there, guys. Really, really nice. Next is Automotive, Automotive, Automotive. I keep telling you guys about Automotive. This was sitting in one of my local Salvation Armies, brown box, bottom shelf. Nobody even looking for the damn thing. This is a rear headlamp or headlight or lens for the back of 19, what is this? Sorry, 19. What am I saying, 19? It's for a Dodge pickup Ram Charger, 1981 to 93 right lens. I paid $4 for this, guys. This sells for $50 to $60 just this one lens. Now you're going to say, well, that's an old car. Well, there's guys that restore them all the time and they're looking for cheap parts. So again, when I tell you guys to dig deep, there's a perfect example on digging deep. All right. The next thing, I was at this Value Village, another Value Village, and I found this box. I paid $4.99. Okay. And anytime there's a little, and I opened it up like this, and this was the mess that was inside. And inside this mess, I found these two motors. And those two motors I sold for, I think, 50 to 60 bucks I think I got for both of them. Don't know anything about model planes. All I did is I looked them up. They looked old. One was a Cox motor, they call it, and then the other one I can't remember. I put it, a lot of two, selling as is. I sold them in less than 24 hours. Gone, out the door. Guy in the US. So, when you see this, guys, open these boxes up. You never know what you will find. $4.99, not bad margin. Next thing I found, sitting where the electronics are, in the middle, where they have their housewares or furniture. This was underneath a table, just sitting there. This is 1996 or 93, I can't remember. Looney Tunes, Taz. They call this a latch and hook kit. I paid $4.99. This thing sells sold on eBay for up to $50. So here's a good find, guys. Collectors, two collectors will look at this. The latch and hook collector and a Looney Tunes collector. So there's a good find. Haven't talked about electronics for a long time. Haven't found anything really, really good next to my own satellite boxes. But I found this. This is an Akai tape deck. Okay. You can look the model number up, guys. CSF12 up to 100. I paid, with discount, I paid 14 bucks for it. Now, it works perfectly. The only issue it has is this door sticks when you open it. So I've disclosed that information on my listing. Okay, I'm gonna hand that to my camera girl. I'm just gonna get rid of that. You can put it down there. Okay, and the last thing, well, actually I have two of these. One is made in Canada and the other one is made in Germany. They're both from the 30s, 40s. These are mantle clocks, okay? This one I picked up for $29 less 30. The German one I picked up for $39.99 less 20, I think. Pretty much complete. They have wear to them. These will sell, guys, up to over $200. I've got one at $179. I believe it's the one made in Canada. And the German one I haven't listed yet. I'm thinking to go over $220. Don't be afraid to buy these, guys, but you got to look them up. You got to look at the markings. You got to make sure that it is a vintage clock. And even non-working, people buy them because they get them fixed and they resell them or they keep them. There's a lot of clock collectors out there, guys. Big time. Anyways, that's it for today. I don't know if I'm going to go picking again this week. Got some work to do around the house with the weather changing. But I'm going to feature, in a couple of weeks, I am doing a massive garage sale with the items that my store and my wife's store are not selling, and we're going to shoot a video. We're going to show you how we do. We're going to market the crap out of it on local newspaper and signs and whatnot, and basically that's what I'm going to do with my stuff that I can't sell. Then I'm going to see what I can sell or unload all the, I call it crapola for, or one of my viewers calls it crapola. Anyways, guys, Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. Until next time, thumbs up, please. Hit that like button. It helps me big time. New subscribers, all of you this week that joined my channel, thank you so much. I hope I'm helping you out in your thrifting adventures. Until next time, it's Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest.